fellow humans! This week we are going to be talking about hobbies, because hobbies are a wonderful, fulfilling part of our lives. And of all my hobbies, one that is quite literally my jam would be hooping, or hoop dance. And it essentially involves dancing with a hula hoop and incorporating a lot of times different tricks and maneuvers and moves. To give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about, in case you are not familiar with this hobby, here is a brief clip of myself doing some stuff. And I am by no means one of the best hoopers out there, so if you want to get an idea of some better quality performance, there are several different people that you can check out. Tiana Zoomer is great for precision that is out of this world, and also for, on the other end of the spectrum, just a very loose flow that's very cool to watch. Sandra Somerville, who is more often known by her stage name Sapphire, was one of the first big inspirations for me, and she has such a beautiful, graceful flow. Katie Emmett just has a very confident air about her when she hoops that I really like, and she's definitely an inspiration for me. And there are tons of other people, and if you look it up on YouTube, it is so easy to find so many videos of so many different people. You might be asking yourself, well, why do this in the first place? That's a pretty good question, but I could easily counter it with, why do anything in the first place? And it really boils down to my first point, which is, it is fun. Just like any hobby that you want to enjoy, hooping is so much fun. It lets you be physically active in a way that is enjoyable. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not a big exercise person, but I get a good workout when I hoop, and it's really nice because I enjoy it. The second thing I really love about hooping that makes it a very worthwhile hobby for myself and for other people who like it is that it's creative. There's so much room for just finding new things to do in your hoop dance, new ways to play with your hoop, new things to discover. There's so much discovery, so many options for just play and that natural creativity that comes out of us in a very childlike way. And I really enjoyed that. And the third thing that I find great about hooping as a hobby is that it is fulfilling. And I know, you're spinning in a plastic hoop. What is so fulfilling about that? And I'm not gonna lie, it's not some sort of noble art, but you know, when you are having an awful day and there's something you can go do that takes all the awful away and just leaves you in a really content place, that's pretty fulfilling. And there's a lot of fulfillment for me that comes from just the improvement of myself over time as I continue to practice. If you didn't check out any of the links I shared before, I'm gonna pop them down in the description below, just so if you are curious about this or just want to know what the heck I'm talking about a little better, you can check them out and get a better idea of the different things that can be involved in hoop dance. But the bottom line is, this is something that makes me really happy. This is something that gets me excited. I'm pumped right now because after I film this, I'm gonna go hoop and let go of whatever nonsense from the workday I'm carrying with me and just leave it all and do something that I love. And that's really what it comes down to with any hobby, anything you do for enjoyment. Find something that makes you feel this way. You might think that hooping sounds really stupid, and that's totally fine. But if you don't have something that makes you feel that way, maybe try to find it. And if you do have something that makes you feel that way, spend more time with it if you can. Whatever the most important things for you in a hobby, whatever makes it important and fulfilling for you, whatever pushes those buttons, man, do it. Because there's very little better than knowing that there's something you can turn to that will 99% of the time, without fail, make you feel better. And that's what this is all about. That's all I've got for you this week. Me ranting about hula hoops, because I love them. But if you don't love them, do what you love. Or if you think you might love them, try them out. The bottom line is that do the things you love and let yourself be excited about it. It makes a big difference because we may or may not have our shit together, but we will get through our shit. And having something fun, creative, and fulfilling to do along the way makes it that much more bearable. I love you. Find your jam and have a good week this week.